No i hejka, hejka w kolejnym odcinku. Tak jak obiecałam, zaczynamy od pokoju życzeń.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Revelio.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Revelio. What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out. Revelio.
No nie wiem, jak się tam dostać, no po prostu nie wiem.
I hope that house elf can find us in here. Revelio. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah,
Revelio.
and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand.
Lumos. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Accio! Revelio.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke cannot believe how many beasts.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it. It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say. Watson.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say. Blossom. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind? Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready. Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
No kurde, tu wyczułam dość sporo zabawy. Ale raczej nie będę robiła tego nagrywając, bo nie będę ciągle coś klikać, przeklikiwać, zmieniać kolor, zmieniać wystrój, zmieniać wszystko po kolei, więc pewnie gdzieś pojawi się mój pokój życzeń, który sobie zaprojektuję.
Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio. Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take Toast?
To a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Revelio. Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful, dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
No dobra, no to zanim zajmiemy się tutaj tą próbą Parsifala, to zrobimy sobie te zadanka tutaj, bo one też nam dają Diffindo zaklęcie i zaklęcie Wingardium Leviosa, więc spoko. I tutaj też zrobimy sobie to zadanie od Kogawy latające, no bo tutaj też jakiś Glacius, też jakieś po prostu zaklęcie dodatkowe dostaniemy, więc zrobimy sobie te 3. I myślę, że próbę Parsifala zaczniemy już w kolejnym odcinku, bo to już 40 minut. Także ciekawa jestem, czy w ogóle zdążymy te zrobić. I zaczniemy sobie może od... Tutaj było tak, tu musimy coś kupić, widzę. I na wrogów iść, więc zaczniemy sobie od tego, a potem polecimy i kupimy to, co tu potrzebujemy, czyli to będzie jadowita ta kula, przy czym no może gdzieś tam znajdziemy ją po drodze, no nie, choć no nie sądzę. I eliksir niewidzialności też może zrobimy. Napar gazowy też możemy kupić w zasadzie tą recepturę, ponieważ no jakby ona też gdzieś tam była do kupienia z tego co pamiętam. W sumie tam nie gdzieś tam, a wiadomo gdzie. Dobra, to tu możemy się gdzieś przeteleportować. Tu musimy się dostać, więc przeteleportujemy się. No kurczę, nigdzie bliżej się nie da, więc po prostu tu. Tu się teleportujemy. No dobra, te balony ogólnie gdzieś widziałam kilka razy, natomiast nie wiem, jak mamy je przebić, po prostu w nie wlecieć, czy co, no nie wiem, ciężko mi powiedzieć. W każdym razie gdzieś je tutaj widziałam. Gdzieś je widziałam, ale nie wiem dokładnie już gdzie. Wiem, że gdzieś koło stacji w... tak,
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
dobra, mamy te balony, więc spróbujemy po prostu w to lecieć.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
I wouldn't mind a job at that.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. Come on in. Heal you. Is it a speciality here? Need any? What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Tak, czyli tak jak widziałam te niebieskie tutaj kółeczko, co myślałam, że to będzie ulepszenie, to w zasadzie jest to poniekąd ulepszenie z tego względu, że nie mam tutaj kursorem pokazać, ale jest to tak, ulepszenia na razie są puste z tego co widzę, ale poziom gniazda jest atrybutu 3 i tutaj mamy tak jakby w tym gnieździe starożytną magię, czyli która te skille będą po prostu nam podnosiły w jakimś tam stopniu, będą miały swoje różne jakieś tam ulepszacze. Dla mnie w tym momencie tutaj nie potrafię tego zrobić. Taki znaleźliśmy gdzieś tam po prostu z tym gniazdem przedmiot. I w zasadzie ten szalik mi się podoba, więc go w sumie nie będę ruszała, bo jest nawet git. A kolorystycznie nawet pasuje, także niech będzie sobie taki na razie.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Nie pamiętam, co tam było też w tych zaklęciach, więc sobie wejdziemy i od razu tutaj chyba to kupimy, jeżeli będziemy mieli takie możliwości. Tutaj mamy tak, ta jadowita tarantula. W ogóle nie wiem, gdzie tą tentakulę znaleźć. Nie tentakulę, dobra, nieważne, nie będę sobie języka łamać. Mandragorę możemy tu ogarnąć, ale nie wiem, gdzie tą tentakulę. I tutaj mamy niewidzialności i napar gazowy. To będziemy chcieli zrobić. Tam coś nam będzie brakowało na pewno. Ale teraz tego nie sprawdzimy, więc po prostu po kolei. Dobra. Dobra, na razie po prostu przebijmy sobie te balony do końca. W ogóle to myślałam, że to zrobiłam, ale tego nie zrobiłam. Więc musimy się wrócić raz jeszcze, bo przebijałam po 4, nie wiem w ogóle co mi się stało, jakieś takie zamroczenie chyba umysłowe. Więc przez to, że nie zauważyłam, że nie zbiłam wszystkich, musimy się tam cofnąć. No dobra, już chyba wiem, co się mogło stać, że tego nie ogarnęłam. I chyba ogólnie jest 4 i one po prostu znikają i za chwilę się pojawiają i po prostu my powinniśmy poczekać na pojawienie się kolejnego. A że zobaczyłam, że zbijałam chyba wszystkie, to po prostu sobie dałam spokój. Ogólnie w tej grze czas leci tak szybko, że przed chwilką, czyli w sumie prawie 20 minut temu mówiłam, że zostało nam 20 minut nagrywania, więc zrobimy sobie może te 3 misje takie poboczne, żeby zdobyć nowe zaklęcia, a wątek główny zrobimy sobie za 40 minut i w sumie to minęło 40 minut, a ja nawet jednego zadania nie zrobiłam, a gdzie dopiero jeszcze te 2, o których mówiłam. Także tutaj czas leci naprawdę bardzo szybko. Gra bardzo mocno wciąga.
Brilliant. I should dismount here.
Jak zwykle przespaliśmy się na trawce i dopiero możemy wrócić do misji.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of
O
Summoner's
nie,
Court.
po co z nim
I
rozmawiam?
think it's time you faced a real opponent. Outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class, Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Perhaps another time.
Scared
No
of
tak,
losing?
później.
Suit yourself.
Jezu, czemu oni wszyscy mówią, że boją się przegrać, śmieszmy się, jesteśmy beznadziejni. Nie ma tak naprawdę... Nie wiem, czemu oni są tacy wredni dla nas. No dlatego, że my wyglądamy wredni, myślą, że jesteśmy też wredni. Nie wiem. Dobra, ogólnie to kończy nam się czas, więc wydaje mi się, że po prostu nie skończymy już tej misji w tym odcinku. Także no, do Madame Kogawy wrócimy w kolejnym odcinku i zobaczymy, czy zaczniemy od tych misji jak pobocznych, znaczy pobocznych, one nie są w zasadzie poboczne, bo potrzebujemy ich, żeby dostać kolejne zaklęcia, ale zobaczymy, czy zaczniemy od tego, czy zaczniemy po prostu od wątku głównego. No to dzięki za oglądanie, do kolejnego odcinku, pa!